Hey guys, so we are back talking about nutrition and we are talking about protein. Protein is the second most important part of your diet when it comes to dieting or nutrition in general. It's the building blocks of life. Every time you do a workout, your muscles break down, we need protein, which gets converted into amino acids to build back your muscles bigger and stronger. So it's very, very important in our bodies. Now, if you don't do any exercise or you're not lifting weights, you won't need as much protein as someone that is. But if you're watching this, it means that you are very keen on your exercise and your nutrition and you want that to work hand in hand. So protein is very important for you. So how much protein do you actually need? Your good enough goal for protein is 1.6 times your body weight, which you may have thought is a bit lower than normal. Optimal is between 1.8 to 2.2 times your body weight. This is grams. So when I say it's a minimum, if you have trouble hitting your protein targets, if you times your body weight by 1.6, we want that to be the minimum that you can eat. If you eat more, that's great. And as females, I know it can be hard for you to hit that target, and I'm going to help you understand how you can hit that protein target. Understanding what's in food, how much protein is in the food that you eat, will really help you hit those targets. To give you a general rule, 100 grams of lean meat will give you approximately 22 grams of protein. So think about a 100 gram piece of chicken, 22 grams of protein. If you need to eat more protein in your diet, you can increase your portion size. So you might eat 120 grams or 150 grams to bump up that protein amount. We also get protein from dairy, think yogurts, cottage cheese, milk, and protein powder. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan or you like to eat plant-based meals, 100 grams of tofu will bring about 18 to 20 grams of protein. 100 grams of beans will give you about 9 grams of protein. Soy milk, about 8 grams of protein. Vegan protein powder, a 25 gram scoop, will give you approximately 25 grams. So now that you know how many grams of protein is in the food that you can eat, you can start to plan out your diet to hit those minimum protein targets. So firstly, divide the amount of protein required for your body into the amount of meals that you're going to be eating per day. That might be breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you're a 3 meal a person day. That might be breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, and dinner. That's 4. Or you might be breakfast, morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner. This is going to be a way to figure it out. You might have breakfast, lunch, and dinner as higher protein and smaller protein snacks at morning tea and afternoon tea. There's endless ways to break up how you eat. I'm not going to tell you how to eat. You might hate eating breakfast and you skip it. That's fine. You're going to eat morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, and dinner. There's 4 meals a day. Or you might not eat till lunchtime. You've got lunch, afternoon tea, and dinner. I'm not going to tell you how to eat your food. I'm just giving you the advice and ways to hit your protein targets. So if you're someone that needs 120 grams of protein per day and you eat 4 meals a day, you would do 120 grams divided by 4, and that equals 30 grams of protein. My maths is correct. So you need 30 grams of protein in every single meal. How are you going to get that? Well, that's easy. Depends what kind of food you eat. So if you have eggs for breakfast, let's work out how many grams of protein is in the eggs that you eat. 1 egg is going to be about 6 grams of protein. 6, 12, 18 grams of protein. That's not enough for me to hit for breakfast. I need some more. So I'm going to have it on bread that has a bit of seeds or whole grains in it, which is going to bump up the protein. And I also might put a little bit of cottage cheese on the toast. So if I track using MyFitnessPal or a calorie tracking device, a typical breakfast, and I see, okay, great, that's giving me 30 grams of protein, then I have got myself a protein-packed breakfast that I can go to every day. Do this for different types of breakfast meals that you like to eat. You might enjoy yogurt for breakfast, Wheat Bix, cereal. If you're a cereal person, use a protein shake with vanilla protein powder and use that instead of your milk. Or just have a protein shake as well as your cereal for breakfast. You'll still be getting protein from the milk that you have with your cereal, and also let's not be little kids about it. Have some fruit with your breakfast, okay? Chuck a banana in, a couple of berries, strawberries, something like that. Let's get that fiber into your body. So that was just a quick general overview for protein. I'm not going to go on about the other macronutrients with fats and carbohydrates, because I believe if you focus on your total calorie intake, focus on your protein, and whatever else adds up to the rest, you could do 30% of your diet as protein, 30% of your diet as carbohydrate, and 40% of your diet as fats, and you'll still be in a calorie deficit, okay? Focus on your calorie intake, focus on your protein, and the other stuff will sort itself out. So your action steps for today. I want you to, number one, calculate your protein requirements. Do 1.6 grams times your body weight, and that's going to be your minimum protein target. Number two, divide that amount of protein by the amount of meals that you eat per day. Number three, if you struggle hitting that amount of protein, just simply increase your portion sizes.